Alright, this one's called All the Leaves at Once. Light shining, darkness climbing. The dichotomy of our decisions rising to the surface. Faced with the implications of our actions, we fasten ourselves to the moment, hoping for the best, climbing like the rest to the eventual outcome, to the reality that is our lives, our cries to be heard, artists' cries, mothers' cries, children's cries, cries from the lovers and the haters alike. We decide to fasten ourselves to the moment, hoping for the best, climbing like the rest, light shining. There is no outcome. There are no answers. There were never any undeniable truths, never any axioms. The inescapable drive to dive inside the mechanisms of our own movement, our own thoughts, and our own actions. What makes us think the way we do? What makes us do the things we do? The nature versus nurture distraction. Because the answer isn't either. Neither this nor that. Are we just paying for past lives? Is there a karmic wheel? Should I be keeping score? Making lists of what's good or bad? Like some kind of Hindu fucking Santa Claus? Who has been naughty and who has been nice? Are altruistic inclinations non-existent? Can we do things for others just to do them? For nothing in return? For no reason other than to just love without the need for someone to love back? And this is nothing new. I mean, these questions and points of contention, our discontent with the content of reality has been scrutinized and questioned to the point of insanity. Obscenities are bound to be a part of the never-ending cycles of instability and foundation. Instability and foundation. You say you're sick of it all and you want to travel. You say you're tired of traveling and you want to settle down. Gratefully, there's a pattern of life and death, day and night, with never any axioms, except the fact that everything must contradict itself. The only absolute is so absolute that it cannot be absolute, and so must be. And we can see that this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. So at times, the inescapable drive to dive inside the mechanisms of our own movement, the mechanisms of our own thoughts and actions, forced decisions, our incision of will, the necessity to separate, make a judgment, and move forward. This is nothing new. Our civilization has slowly been crawling toward what? God? The source? The answer? Realization? Enlightenment? All the money in the world that could ever be spent? Peace? Love? Harmony? What? Slowly crawling toward what? Generation after generation, eon after eon, attempting to find a balance. And so, we tout education. Hey, it's a legitimate attempt to free our children from our own restriction, to teach them some of the holes in our theories, to hand off some of the knowledge that we've gathered along the way. Sometimes it's all hindsight, stuck in the past. Sometimes what we share is where we fail. So we keep on sailing, riding the currents of our own expressions until we find that nugget of wisdom. When we hold it tight, we learn from the pitfalls of our own experience, of our own individual battles. And we all want the kids to be free from their own restrictions, which are always our own inflictions. To have them complete the next phase in the infinite space, so we beg and we plead, imploring youth to live our lives for us. Because sometimes it's easier to look others than looking at our own life circles. The birth of children, each one of us wishing for a life lived to the fullest. If it's this one, let it be blessed. The author calculated measures as answers, softball game plans. Instead of just teaching and knowing, we are all blessed. figuring it out. Anyone who claims to know has already fallen from the flow. That zone, you know what I'm talking about, that zone. That conscious in the moment connection to that which we see. And while we're there, when we're there, we see it. When we see it, finally, we feel it. Maybe some drug trip, some great lick, musical otherwise, sexual, intellectualized. When the mind slips, then the guard is falling. The guard is falling asleep. And the gates are wide open. And all of the answers fall into the abyss. All the fucking answers fall into the abyss of our own open worship, of our own open love. Our fruition and our truths overwhelm the complexity of the world's demands. And my connection to the source, put my hands above my head, and straight. And I ease into it. I ease into that water. And it's la energía, the energy that connects us all. It is the life and the fulfillment that we all see. It already is. And so artists starve, and everyone takes drugs, and people fuck strangers, and communities cry out, and people rise up, and everything is everywhere. And so artists get blessed, and people get sober, and partners love, and communities rejoice. And people still rise up. Fuck yeah. Everything. Everywhere. And so we all grow older, every second growing older, finding ways to see more, to love more, to show more patience, to take the time to know that we're okay. None of us are broken. None of us are broken. So few of us are legitimate threats. The majority can think the best of the most of us. And the ones that really fuck shit up, man, they're the proof points. They have to be there to make it real for the moment anyway. So rest assured, we will find the time to know that it will be okay. Either on our own or through what life has shown, we fasten ourselves to the moment. We fasten ourselves to the moment and hope for the best until we know the moment personally and well enough. Put our hands above our heads, lean back. Our feet straight. Ease into the warmth of this energy. To know what is good, what is here. And then I hear that those with ears will hear. And then I see that those eyes see. What life is, truly is me and you. Sharing the stories that we have lived, the testaments of our experience, are the validation of this experiment. Life keeps on breathing, keeps on showing us the lines between the physical necessities and the spiritual wants, and the space that tastes the richness of our moments together, and the comfort of our solitude. And when the moment comes, when all of our hope, when all of our climbing, when all of our journeys and all of our figuring it out starts to make some sense. Does it happen before we die? Can we see our own truths before it's too late? Is there a too late? Fucking answers. Should I just shut up and go to work? Yeah, I will, motherfucker. I will go to work. And the words of Khalil Gibran, work is love made visible. And our love is transcendent. Our partnerships are blessed. And blessed the highest when we share our real thoughts, our real motherfucking actions, our actual struggles, our actual blessings. And the actuality of our shared experience, our love is transcendent. We can find a way to leave behind unnecessary misery. There is a better way to live. Let's never stop giving till we do it. Till we unmask the I, that believes in us, to unmask the I that knows our potential. So fuck me if I believe that we are already better. Let us know our fulfillment. Let us never stop making love visible. I will keep on fastening myself to the motherfucking moment. And I will keep on growing. And I will keep on knowing that there's more for us. So much more love. And I can't wait, motherfuckers. I can't wait. Because it's yummy. So I keep on looking, eyes wide for the surprise that is our gifts. Surprise. Gifts. The gifts. They're not always present. They're everywhere. So let us present our love always. Love always.